Today I am going to be reviewing and also demoing the brand Sculpt New York. I got a surprise PR package from them in the mail. I wasn't expecting it. Super nice surprise, so I figured I might as well do a review for you. This video is not sponsored or in collaboration or anything like that, but these were kindly gifted to me. But as always, opinions are always my own, and my goal is to help you with the content that I create. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I am pretty new. I mean, I've heard of this brand before and I've been very intrigued by it, but honestly I didn't really know a whole lot about their products before kind of looking into them recently. And they do seem to have a kind of those no makeup products. This is a cute little palette. This is their mini palette where you put in whatever shades that you end up getting. So it's magnetic, kind of like a Z palette type of thing, and you just pop in the shades. And this is so cute. This is great for traveling, and it just zips up like a little purse or a little wallet type of thing. So that's super cute, and it has a mirror in it, which is really nice. Another reason why it's really nice for traveling. They also have a larger palette if you do want something with more shades. I do have a variety of their shades to share with you. So I have like their base product, like foundation / concealer type product, their blushes, and also their contour, like bronzer shade, and then also a highlighter from them. These are all cream products. These are some more of their blushes. I just popped these into another palette that I had because I have more shades and then I have a place to put them. They come in this like recyclable packaging, which is really nice. It makes it more sustainable, but you really kind of need like a palette to put these in. So this is the packaging that they come in, just like this paper packaging, and then you get the actual like shade in here. So I do have more blushes to show you. Well, these are their lip and cheek cream tints. So I do have quite a few of those shades to show you. So I'm thinking I'll do like a blush swatch video. So let me know if you do want to see that. I won't do that in today's video where I swatch every single shade just because I have a lot of the shades. And today I just want to mostly focus on, demoing it on the face. So I'm going to mainly use these products here. And what I have seen online is that these are really supposed to be kind of like those no makeup products. So I'm going to start off with their Sneaky Balm Hydrating Skin Tint. So I have this in the shade N11, which I believe this is one of their lightest shades, but honestly, don't quote me on that. I might be totally wrong. You're really supposed to go in light layers. This is supposed to be a skin tint, so you are supposed to just apply it lightly. Don't go too heavy with it, but it just melts onto the skin, just like picking it up. I don't know how well you can see this. Let me try to get this to focus, but it just melts when you start rubbing it with your finger. So this is definitely likely gonna be a very light tint. I'm just gonna go in really light layers. I don't know how much cover. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get much coverage with this. I mean, given the name, it's a skin tint. It's not supposed to give a lot of coverage. So I'm just gonna kind of pat this on with my finger. You could also use a brush. I might do that here in a minute just to kind of test it out with a brush as well to see if that kind of maybe helps get a little bit more coverage. But I definitely can feel like this is kind of evening out the skin tone. I can imagine if you really love like a no makeup look, I could definitely see this being something that you might like because this does feel very, very light on the skin. So really kind of feels also like no makeup at the same time of just looking really, really natural and making your skin look healthy. It gives my skin a little bit of like a glow, which is really nice, but it just doesn't look like I have makeup on really, which is really nice. And I think that's what they're going for with this. I do want to kind of get in close. I do have some like dark spots from past acne. This is just like a dark spot healing, and then this is kind of like a little scab. I have like one little blemish here, and this is just a dark spot. So I do have some areas where I can kind of test out the coverage a little bit. As you can see, kind of trying to like cover that up a little bit. It's not really giving much coverage on there, but again, it's a skin tint. It's not supposed to really give a whole lot of coverage. I feel like you can't like pick up a whole lot of product at once. Try to dab some on my face, and then I'm gonna go in with a brush. Just trying to kind of like add a decent amount around my face, and then I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is a brush from Ilia Beauty. This is their complexion brush. I do really like this for kind of like blending in base products. This is a nice and easy way to apply it if you prefer to apply with a brush rather than your finger. I'm also gonna just dab into the product with the brush and see if this makes a bit of a difference for like the coverage that you can get. I I definitely feel like this does, because I mean the brush helps to like pick up more product than your finger can. So I feel like that definitely kind of helps to like build up the product a little bit. But again, like you're supposed to go in light layers. You're not supposed to use a whole lot of product at once. So I can definitely kind of see like this side definitely kind of feel like covered up a little bit of the darkness a little bit more over here with the brush as opposed to my finger. So I'm going to use the brush on this side just to try to build up a little bit more of that kind of coverage on this side. Now this is going to kind of give the skin a bit of like a dewy finish. That's what it's supposed to do. So if you do have oily skin, you might want to set this with a powder, that's what I'm going to do. I have combination skin. My skin has definitely been a little bit more on the drier side with the colder weather, but I am still going to set this just a little bit with a powder. Honestly, I might not need to, but I was kind of originally planning on doing that, but I actually just really love how natural this looks. Like even though it's not giving a whole lot of coverage, I really like just that my skin looks like my skin and that it's just giving a little bit of coverage, just enough to kind of even out the complexion, which is really nice and kind of what I honestly go for on a day-to-day basis. Just not wanting to wear like a whole lot of makeup. I don't normally care to like put on a whole lot of makeup. Just like on a day-to-day basis, I like to go for a kind of simple makeup look, kind of that no makeup look. So something like this is really nice. I'll just set it a little bit in a few areas. I'm going to use the Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder, and I'm going to use the Ilia powder brush. This is such a nice brush, and I'm just going to kind of set just kind of like the T-zone area a little bit under the eyes. But I do really like the kind of glow that this that base product is giving to my skin. I think it looks really pretty and just makes my skin look really nice and healthy. So then this is their Sculpt and Bronze Cream Tint Pro. I have this in the shade Taupe. They do have a few other shades as well. They sent me 3 shades, but I'm guessing, I feel like Taupe right now might be the best shade for me, especially with winter. This is kind of like more of a neutral, like undertone type of bronzer or contour shade. So I feel like this will be really nice for winter, especially when my skin personally is a bit more fair. So I am going to just take a little bit of this. I feel like just honestly taking it to a brush is going to be the easiest way to get the most product up. So I'm just going to kind of take some onto my brush and then kind of lightly dab this, like contour. And I can definitely already tell, like this is just going to blend so nicely. And I think the shade also is really nice, kind of more of that like neutral contour shade. I feel like I'm not going to need to like apply a lot of layers of it, just really do this in a light layer. So just like a really subtle, like really natural looking contour, kind of chisel your face a little bit, give your face a little bit of warmth. So that's really pretty. I really like that. It's so pretty and natural. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use one of their Lip and Cheek Cream Tint Pros, and this is in the shade Rose, which looks like a really gorgeous shade. I'm just gonna go in with my fingers at first, just to kind of see how it applies with your fingers. Oh, it just melts into the skin. This is so nice. If you love cream products that are just super easy to blend in the skin, definitely check this out, because this just blends into your skin so easily. It really just like melts into the skin, and it gives your skin that really pretty like dewy glow. It makes your skin just look so healthy and like hydrated and plump. It just looks so pretty on the skin. Honestly, I feel like just using your fingers would totally work fine. I love how this looks. It blends in so easily. I do want to also demo applying this with a brush for those of you who prefer to use a brush to apply like cream blushes or cream products. So I want to just kind of see if this kind of builds up a little bit more color or more pigment. I feel like it definitely will. Yeah, you can definitely see that that is building up the pigment. I might be applying way too much now. I also might have applied too much to the brush, but I'm just trying to like really lightly tap it. But a brush is definitely gonna give you way more pigment. I'm gonna kind of use my fingers to try to diffuse it a little bit more. This blush is so pretty. I love the shade and I just love this formula. It's so nice. I've definitely been kind of more into like that really like natural makeup more, and I feel like a lot of people are getting more into that now, just like that really like glowy, healthy looking skin, kind of no makeup looks. So I really like how this looks. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with one of their like highlighter type products. So this is their Radiant Cream Tint Pro. I have this in the shade beige, and this just looks like a really pretty like champagne type of highlight shade. So I'm gonna use my finger to apply this. I don't really particularly have a good brush to use for the highlight, so I'm just gonna try to use my finger for this. Though honestly, maybe, oh yeah, actually, I was gonna say maybe a densely packed like brush would work really nice for this, but actually using your finger works really well. I mean, look at that glow, so pretty. Just melt into the skin again. Your skin is just gonna look so gorgeous. You could definitely achieve that like glass skin look with this. Obviously, you know, people who have some texture like me might not look as glass skin-like, but still very, very pretty, and just makes the skin look really beautiful and healthy. I love how all of these blend into the skin. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's not even a completed look. I don't have mascara on or a lip color, but this is just so, so pretty. If you love no makeup, I would definitely recommend checking these out. I'd say these are honestly some of the best like cream makeup products that I've tried as far as like how well they blend in. They just melt into the skin so easily, and they just look so pretty and natural and just give your skin such a healthy look. So wow, yes, I'm very impressed with these. I definitely cannot wait to try out some more of their blush shades, which I do have more of, have more in this bag here, and then I have more of those blush shades in here as well. So actually I want to show you these real quick. This shade right here looks amazing for like the holidays. If you like a reddish type of blush shade, let's use this same shade that I used for blush. Let's use that on the lips because this is like a multi-use product. So just add a little bit of color to the lips. If you want like a quick way to do your makeup while you're on the go, or maybe you're traveling, having a cute little palette like this is great, where you just have everything that you need all in one palette. I mean, obviously you don't have like mascara and stuff. I feel like if somebody saw this too, they wouldn't know there's makeup in this. They'd probably think that this is like a wallet. It's so pretty, so adorable. I am super impressed by these. I love how my skin looks right now. I just think it looks so fresh and healthy, and just a great like everyday makeup. If you guys do want to check any of these out, I will have everything that I talked about in today's video listed and linked in the description box below. Definitely check out some more of the shades. Maybe if you didn't prefer this like blush shade, maybe you would prefer a different shade. Definitely check out some of their other shades because I do have quite a few different shades to choose from. If you do want to see me do a swatch video for their lip and cheek balms, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to do that for you. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and if you would like to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video.